It's the NFL on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 23.
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On second down, it's Stevenson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Throwing, Jones. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
Get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Looking to throw. Jones. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. On 1st and 10, Jones. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Stevenson is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. Back to throw. Jones. Parker's got it for a New England touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This will be caught by Brown. Play action. Here's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he slides and covers up at the end. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Back to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 36. On first down, Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Throwing is Hurts. This is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. Jones throwing to start the drive. Got a man, it's Tyquan Thornton. Looking to throw. Jones. Checking this down to Stevenson. Off play action. Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They'll look to throw again. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki, on third down. Now flags come in. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Off the play fake, Jones. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
Eyes in the wrong place, but you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. Again, it's Stevenson. Back to throw. Jones. They're able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. On 2nd and goal. Jones fighting to stay upright. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And it's caught. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
Really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Hurts. And he'll protect himself. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he is going to have the first. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. Down inside the 10. Touchdown. A.J. Brown. Now Jones. Sideline throw. It's complete. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
Football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. 55 seconds to go until halftime. Jones throw here, taken in by Parker. Throwing, Jones. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
From stalling out.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
A receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him?
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got his man on the out route. They're going to look to throw. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. From the 36, Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And the result here, a pickup of 8. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now they go screen, it's complete.
And you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Hurts fumbles it, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Back to throw here. Complete to Zacchaeus. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
The 2nd level.
Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. On 1st down, Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. Back to the running game with Swift. Here's Hurts to throw. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. Throwing is Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. The carry here for the big tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They'll try to get something going with Ty Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Jones now on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From just shy of midfield, Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back to throw. Over the middle to Smith. Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
Then defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback.
On 2nd down, Swift.
Running play here, I don't believe. I think they go.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Going deep here for Parker. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's brought down. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Play action. Here's Hurts. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. Back to throw. Jones. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his man, Thornton.
You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones into the hands of Smith-Schuster. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Montgomery. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Going with their tight end on 4th. Jones. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash.
The goal.
Now Jones. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Will be an onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. They cover it up. The tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll stay on the ground with Swift, and he gets it down to the 32. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on 3rd. Hurts down to 1 knee, and that should just about do it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road,
coach at a previous stop tell me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory. But that's what happened here.
It almost doesn't feel real, does it?
We've seen it so few times.
That actually happened, right? We saw it. They came out of there with a win. And on the other side, in that locker room, you know what they're saying? We didn't really lose. Time just ran out on us. That's the attitude they have because they don't see it happen very often. Not even sure how to handle it.
And you see some stunned faces heading for the exits here in New England.